Here's 4 simple skills that anyone can learn and earn a lot of money very fast. Hang with me, let's go. Hey, what's up, my friend? My name is Keala Kanai, and I'm an entrepreneur who got started while working in a coffee shop for just barely over minimum wage, and I've gone on now to create multiple 7- and 8-figure businesses. And everything I share on my channel comes from the real-world application of lessons I've learned that help me create those results, and I share it here in hopes that it saves you time and energy as you pursue similar results for yourself. Now in this video, we're gonna talk about 4 skills that anyone can learn that can also equate to lots of money in a very quick period of time. Now, these are 4 skills that have also highly contributed to my success, so I'm excited to share these with you. Let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so skill number 1 is leadership, and I want to talk about how it is that I define this. So for me, leadership means the ability to get people to do what we want them to do, but for their reasons. In other words, they're not doing it because we have a title over them or control over them or dominion over them. Instead, they're doing it because they see how that thing that we want them to do is ultimately going to get them to where it is that they want to be. So it's not out of obligation or subjugation or manipulation. Instead, they're doing it out of inspiration. They're inspired from within, inspiration. They're inspired from within to go do the thing. And therefore, everybody in the equation is winning. And I think that's very different than a lot of what is happening out there in the world today that people call leadership. All right, so skill number 2 is sales. And let's define what we mean by sales for the purposes of this content, right? Because there's lots of ways that term can be interpreted. As an example, some people might say that we sell our spouse on marrying us. And depending on the context, I would agree. However, in this content, what I'm talking about is the ability to get somebody to see the value that we have to offer in a product or service, framing it, therefore, inside of the things that they already value, so the two are seamlessly aligned, and then moving them through any perceived challenges that might be standing in between them actually taking the next action to acquire that product or service. That means moving them through their objections, whether that's that they have to talk to their spouse or their business partner or the money or time objection, moving them through the things that they perceive are stopping them and getting them to actually take that new action of acquiring the value that we have to offer in a product or service. And it is no secret that sales is literally one of the highest paying careers of all time. And there's probably not any great leader out there who's not also great at sales. All right, so skill number 3 is copywriting. And plainly put, copywriting is the ability to make a sale via the written, and some might even argue spoken, format. So said differently, it's the ability to get somebody to take a very specific and desired action as a direct result of consuming a piece of material that we've created. Whether that material is an ad, it's a sales letter, it's an email, it's a video, it's a commercial, or whatever else it might be. And from consuming that material, they are taking a specific action that we want them to take: to register, to enroll, to sign up, to buy, to sign a petition, and so on and so forth. Now, I know copywriters today who started from scratch, learn the skill, and make millions and even tens of millions of dollars per year in the digital arena using this one influential skill. Okay, lastly, skill number 4 is advertising. And I think some people might actually think that advertising alone is an inherently valuable skill. And I would actually argue that that's not the case. Now, some folks might want to fight me on that, but hang with me and understand why I'm saying that. You know, advertising, the ability to place ads online, I don't think that that's inherently valuable. Let's think about it like this. Is a bullhorn inherently valuable? If I put a bullhorn on a desk and nobody's using it, does it offer real world value? Maybe, maybe not. But if I pick up that bullhorn and I begin speaking a message into it that more people can hear, well, now it offers some value. Now let's say though that message is, hey, the building is on fire, get out while you still can. Well, now all of a sudden that bullhorn is tremendously valuable, because in that case, it could be saving lives. And see, this is similar to how I think of advertising, in that advertising is really just a form of amplification. So if advertising is coupled with a product or service that isn't getting traction in the marketplace and the marketplace isn't responding to, well, then no amount of advertising is going to change anything for that business. However, if we couple ads with a product, offer, service, or message that is getting traction in the marketplace, that the marketplace is hungry for, well then, all of a sudden we could be taking a 6-figure business to 7, 8, 9, even 10 figures. Now that is extremely valuable. So it's not just advertising alone, but the ability of an advertiser to discern between what the market wants and what the market does not want, what it's responding to and what it's not responding to, and then coupling that skill set with an offer, product, service, or message that is getting traction, and now immense amount of value. With that said, I hope that you got value out of this video, my friend. Here's 4 simple skills that anybody can learn. I learned them from scratch, and they've helped make me a fortune. And again, I believe that these are skills that anybody can learn and make a fortune for themselves. If you like the content of this video, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe. Hit that little bell button so that you get notified whenever I drop future content like this. And if you like it, at the bare minimum, go ahead and like it. It's just fair, right? All right, so I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you down the road. Take care.